Hello everyone, I am Joel Camargo. Very excited to bring you all back into our billing and sales module, where today we're targeting how to generate a credit note to return stock. Okay, it is very straightforward. Let's head on into Prateos. Welcome into our system, guys, and today we are going to be registering a credit note to return stock. Now, we are going to simply make a credit note for any reason. Let's say that perhaps there was a wrong order, there was a return, your customer was unsatisfied for any reason, perhaps something was shipped wrong, there's some part of cancellation, payment wasn't fulfilled, and so on. For any reason, if you're creating a credit note, this is what we will be doing. So we're gonna go on updates, and under updates, you can find invoicing all the way at the end. Now, because we are registering a credit note, we're going to click on updates, invoicing, and then credit and debit invoice generation, all right? So the credit note function allows us to basically alter or cancel part of either part or the full invoice, register as it as a return. If anything has happened relating to that invoice, as I was saying, the customer is unhappy, there was an error, and for some reason, you guys are going back on that invoice. This allows you to alter that invoice without canceling it. So here, once it's been already registered. So here we have the parameter window asking you what type of invoice you want to view. Okay, we have a couple other parameters here that we're going to accept the default to. All right, and then it should bring us to the page where we have the current credit notes. We're going to click on the top left corner where it says add to create a new one. And now this page looks somewhat familiar to an invoice generation page. All right, as you can see in the top, we have the properties along with the customer name, the unit number, the invoice number, delivery city, all of these informations that we are going to be inputting. Here you can view we're clicking on invoice number. It is asking you in your system what invoice you would like to pull up. Here we are selecting the invoice from return. There you go. And we have selected that. You can see the invoice number pops up here, along with the series, delivery city, the customer name, and so on. All of the properties relating to that invoice. Here we're selecting the class. We selected accounts receivable, issue city. All right. Here you have the customer account type. We're going to click on that button, on the icon button, and then you can see here the options that we have in our system. We have sales, items, and services, or sales without taxes, and you are going to just classify the account type. Now here, let me momentarily pause my video as we're going to be clicking on other actions here on the top right corner. You can see once we click on that, you have calculator, spool, help, conduce, or an original document. All right, we are clicking on original document. This gives you access to the documents or invoices that you have in the system. We're going to click on invoices. Okay, and then here you have the invoices in your system. Make sure to select the ones that you want to register your credit note return to. Okay, so here we have the product, we have the quantity, we have the unit value, the grand total of the information of the product that was in that invoice. We're once again clicking on original document on other actions as we are adding another invoice. Okay, so you select the invoice that you will want to register as a credit invoice. And here you can see the quantity. We have quantity for each product, the unit value for each product, grand total. And here we can add the inflow type so we can better distinguish or classify this invoice. All right, so here you can alter the quantity, as you do not need to comply or return the full quantity from the invoice. You can alter that to whatever you desire. Here in the bottom, you can see totals, supplier and customer, expenses, trade notes. Here we're registering the payment condition. All right, so all of the information that you would normally see on an invoice generation page, you see here. You can see we have the properties filled out, and we have, with the original document feature, pulled up all of the products that we are registering in this credit. All right, and here we select save on the top right corner as it is writing the files, and we have successfully Look at that. Bills clearing. Do you want to clear the generated bill now? And we have successfully created a credit note. All right, as you can view right there. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video.